when you really get serious about life and you really start to, make moves to elevate your life, you will realize that it gets boring, it gets lonely, you will lose friends, you will be considered the weird one. And let me tell you something, that is okay. It's okay that you decided to upgrade your life. It's okay that you decided to step away from the things that's holding you back. And you'll have close friends to you that will make you try to feel guilty about doing that. And I want to tell you that you have to keep on going, right? You ain't going to grow if you keep doing the same thing. You're not going to grow if you keep hanging around them. You got to stop hanging around them because their mindset is the same. Since they was kids, since they was teenage in their teenage years, they kept on partying. And then when y'all all became adults, they kept doing the same thing, right? And you got responsibilities, you have bills, you are really on your stuff. And, they might have been childhood friends. They might have been with you for a long time, but, it's okay to move away from them, right? Because when you start to, when you stop partying and you stop being in the mix, you will realize how much time and energy that you have to do things that really matter in life, right? You want to realize that all the time that you wasted partying and stuff, it didn't mean nothing because it didn't help you. Yeah, we all party, we all, we have that during our teenage years, but as an adult, like, it's little room for that, right? It's little room for that. Yeah, we're gonna have our days where we go party, maybe on a Saturday when we don't got nothing to do, but in reality, like, it gets boring. And you don't have to, go back to your old ways, hang around the old people, all because you feel like you missing out on something. Like, you're not missing out on anything, because what you're trying to do and with the things that you have to do for your family, your future, everything, you're doing it, right? You're doing it. And if you are not doing it, if you are, an adult, you have responsibilities and you have, things that you need to do, work that you need to do, and you're still trying to be out clubbing and stuff like that, this is your time. This is your call to stop it and wake up from the matrix, right? Wake up from the distractions and really get to a point where you're going to focus on yourself and you're going to lock in. You're going to lock in and say, all right, I'm not partying no more. I'm not drinking every day. I'm not smoking every day. I'm really better on myself. And I don't care that somebody else, a friend, a person, social media, anything is going to make me feel weird, because I know that what I'm fighting for and what I want is bigger than them. It's bigger than them. And that's what you got to realize, right? In my life, I had a lot of friends. I still have friends to this day. It's no beef. It's nothing like that. But, I just can't hang around them because, what I got going on, like what I have going on, it's like, it's bigger than partying and having fun, and being in the mix. Like, it's bigger than that, right? So I used to feel guilty sometimes, but when I realized that, God has something for me and I have to do some work and I have to be present in, this body and this mindset, the good mindset and the mindset that's for the better version of myself. I realized that, I can't be guilty no more. I cannot feel bad because, God is telling me that this is the best thing for me. God is telling me that, it gets lonely when you upgrade in your life. And that's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, sometimes our parents will tell us that. Our parents do tell us that. But, sometimes our parents won't tell us that. And, we get on social media, we go scrolling and we see all these people, they party and they throwing money in the club, they really living that life. And it's like, those people, 9 times out of 10, sometimes those people, they are really running from their problems. When they out there doing that, they running from their problems. When they out there doing that, they are not comfortable with, working on themselves and being alone for a season, right? They're not comfortable with that. And it's like, if you are a friend and you have friends like that, you got to really step in and really, tell them about themselves, right? I challenge you to tell them about themselves, right? If you got kids and you see that they're, they're adults and they're young adults and they got college ahead of them, they got all these things ahead of them that's going to matter to them, pull them to the side and tell your child that, it's time to, change it up. right? It's okay to be on the side where nobody is. It's okay to be in a library, and it's okay to have a 9 to 5 and work. It's okay to not club, you know. It's okay to not be in the mix. Like, really tell your children that, pour that into them, because that's, you know, the ultimate, you know, deal breaker if you're going to really upgrade your life, or you're going to stay stagnant, right? You're going to upgrade your life, or you're going to stay stagnant. Are you going to stay in the mix your whole life, or are you going to get out the mix and grow, and then come back and help the people that are still in the mix see that that's not the wave no more? Because it's not. You know, it's not the wave no more. I used to always have fun. I used to always be in the clubs, clubbing, partying, and stuff like that, until I fell in love with, you know, upgrading my life. And, you know, alone time, you know, being alone and hanging around people that, you know, brought me value, right? When you start to network and you start to ask questions and you start to be around a certain group that's going to push you, you realize that all that stuff that you was doing back in the day, all that, you know, partying and stuff, that stuff is, you know, it don't help you. There's no benefit to that, right? And I really don't want you to feel like the bad person because you have to, you know, shift that lifestyle, right? When you upgrade your lifestyle, it's okay to, you know, leave some things that's holding you back behind. Because like I said before, like, this is all, you know, a part of the game. It's a part of the game. They got these things here. They make you think that having fun is what you need to be doing, right? I talked about this in my other video, how we have this death culture where we celebrate things that bring us closer to death. We celebrate things that, you know, bring us closer to not upgrading ourselves and staying stagnant, right? We got this deaf culture as the young generation that, you know, we only live once. And I told them in a video, like, you live every day. You don't only live once. You got an opportunity to live every single day. And all that clubbing stuff and all that depleting your body and smoking and doing all that, all for the media, all because you want to be in the mix, it's not good. You know, we have to get that. We have to get back in a rhythm to where we actually loving ourselves. We telling our friends about themselves. That's the number one thing. You telling your friends about themselves, because guess what? If you don't tell your friends, maybe it's a childhood friend, maybe it's somebody that you grew up with, right? And they don't have no guidance in their life because maybe they're going through things, and maybe they just don't want to change. But, you know, as a friend, I feel like you have to, like, let them know, like, put them in their place and let them know, like, yo, this ain't the wave no more. Let's grow together. Let's be together. Let's be a unit together. Let's grow together, right? I know that we're going to have to sacrifice this, but I see something bigger for us, right? We're adults now. Let's get into it, right? And sometimes you'll have the friends that'll listen to you, and sometimes you'll have the friends that'll call you weird. But you got to know that you got to make a decision for yourself, right? If they want to stay in the mix and they don't want to upgrade their life, don't stay with them just because that's who you was with your whole life, right? Because like I said, you got leaf people, you got branch people, you got root people. The leaf and the branch people, they're going to be in your life for a season. They're only meant to be in your life for a season. And sometimes it's not always bad that they're in your life for that season, but they there to teach you things and they there to grow with you, right? And then you got the root people. And the root people, they're going to be with you. They're going to be locked in with you, right? And the root people, they'll be the friends that's going to listen to you once you sit down and tell them, like, yo, let's change this up. You know, if they really mess with you, if they really your real friends, they're going to switch it up for you. Or at least they're going to try to listen to you a little bit and, you know, try to take steps to better their life. They're the root people, right? And you cannot, like I said, you cannot bring yourself down because you feel like those leaf and those branch people were supposed to be in your life for a long time, and you spent so much time with them and you have a bond with them and you have so much with them that they have to be with you during this next phase of your life. You got to get rid of that mindset. You got to get rid of that mindset because, you know, some people are only temporarily supposed to be in your life, whether you like it or not. I'm telling you the truth, right? And that all ties back to the lifestyle. Remember, it's certain people that's going to hang out with you because you're participating, because you buying bottles, because you in the mix, because you're willing to crash out over them, because you're willing to do all these things. They'll be okay with you. They'll be cool with you until you want to upgrade your life, right? Until you want to be better for yourself, until you want to be better for your family. Now you're the weird one, right? But I told you, it's okay. It's okay to be called the weird one. It's okay to walk away from the mix because what you're fighting for, it means something. So that's what I want to leave you with today. Be okay with being out the mix and choosing to upgrade your life for yourself, for your future, for your family, for whoever it may be. Do it and don't feel bad about it. I love y'all so much, and I hope that y'all have the courage to do exactly what I'm telling you. Step out of the mix. Step out of the mix and start to put yourself in places to where you're going to grow. Start to network, start to be around people that's going to bring you value in this phase of your life. It's time to really make that change. I love y'all so much, and I appreciate y'all for being a part of this journey. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, right? Don't forget to subscribe, because I have a lot of content right now on my phone right now, and I can't do everything that I want to do, but I'm still making sure that I'm pushing videos out to y'all and making sure that I'm giving y'all content, right? I'm trying to be consistent with it. And I can't let my phone be an excuse, because I had to make a sacrifice and, give my cameras up. But, I still have a source to make videos and give y'all videos. So I'm not making no excuses for that, right? So I love y'all so much. And like I said, I'm going to leave y'all with that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more like this. And peace. I'll see y'all next time.